Good evening. We'll get started with the August agenda meeting. Tonight, Reverend Russell Hall from the First Methodist Church will be here to give us the invocation, Pledge of Allegiance. Councilmember Brown, if you'll lead us in that, please. And then we'll move on down. Uh, we'll start the agenda meeting with uh, committee reports and motions. Uh, After we had the committee meetings, the FEMA floodplain stuff came in that I'm sponsoring this resolution. We'll have to have someone to make a motion and a second on it. Uh, it's the hazard mitigation plan for the city of Benton as well as Saline County. There's nothing that I have from the A&P Commission or the Animal Services or the Commissions Committee at this time, so we'll move down to community service. Councilmember Reed.
Ordinance this evening, and it's ordinance 41, an ordinance extending Palford Medical Services, Inc. an exclusive franchise to operate an ambulance service within the city of Benton, Arkansas, and for other purposes.
And this is just, their contract is run out in the county, and all the municipalities in the county are approving this. So, any questions on that one? All right, hearing none, we'll move to Finance Committee. Councilmember Brown?
One ordinance and four resolutions. The first is ordinance number 42 of 2025. It's an ordinance amending ordinance number 36 of 2025, setting usage rates at the River Center for the Parks and Recreation Department. Resolution number 69 of 2025 is a resolution approving the downtown overlay expenditure with Cranford Consulting, utilizing Saline County's formal bid and amending the 2025 street improvement budget to increase the appropriation in the amount of $600,000 using cash on hand. Resolution number 70 of 2025 is a resolution approving a contract with Barker Excavation for the site preparation of a new fire truck. Agreement with the Arkansas Tri-Region Energy and Environment Innovation Coalition to utilize sub-awarded funds for EPA Climate Pollution Reduction Grant project implementation and for other purposes. That's all.
All right, anyone have a question on any of these? All right, Parks Committee? All right, we have nothing from Parks. We'll go to Personnel and Health, then Safety Committee.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor, I have two ordinances. One is ordinance number 43 of 2025. It's an ordinance approving the city of Benton safety plan and for other purposes. And we looked at the safety plan last meeting, or last committee meeting, and I think everybody has had a good chance to look at it. We have ordinance number 44 of 25, an ordinance permitting certain employees and or their relatives to conduct business with the city of Benton, Arkansas, and prescribing to the extent of such authority and for other purposes. That's what I have, Mr. Mayor.
All right, any questions for Councilmember Donner? All right, hearing none, we'll move to the P and Z. Commission, Councilmember Spencer Cole.
Yes, sir. We have two ordinance. We have ordinance number 45 of 2025. It's an ordinance rezoning 709 Yuma Street in the city of Benton, Arkansas, Saline County, Arkansas, from R2 Single Family District Detached Housing to C3 Service Commercial and for other purposes. Next ordinance is ordinance number 46 of 2025. It's an ordinance providing conditional use for multifamily located at parcel number 805-17717-001 and for other purposes. And that's all I have, sir.
All right, any questions on either of these two? All right, do we have anything from the PUC Commission? Thank you. Anything from the Streets Committee? All right. We're gonna adjourn the, agenda meeting and we'll start the council meeting in 5 minutes at 5:40.
First Tuesday of the month, yeah. So you can email us a reminder or you remember. Yeah, so I already told Chelsea, but I wanted to tell you, and I just. Yeah.
Good evening. We'll call this August council meeting to order at this time. Uh, And I don't see Reverend Hall here, so I'm going to ask Chief Evans if he will come and give us our invocation as we stand and uncover our heads, please.
Gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for today, Lord. Thank you for the opportunity to be here, conduct city business, Lord. I just ask that you bless each and every one of us, that we might do everything in your honor and your glory, for your sake, for the citizens bent, Lord. Lord, I ask that you forgive me of my sins and the ways that I fail you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
All right.
Here.
Here.
Steve Lee, Jeff Ham. Be 10 present.
We have all are accounted for. That's a good thing. All right, will you read the statement? Please.
Yes, sir. I affirm that I have not engaged in any prohibited discussion, deliberation, or polling regarding any item on this meeting's agenda outside of a properly noticed and open meeting in compliance with the Arkansas Freedom of Information Act as amended by Act 505 of 2025. All right, roll call. Frank Baptist,
Yes.
Steve Brown. Ian Spencer Cole.
Yes.
Evelyn Reed. Bill Donner. Jeff Morrow. Judd Hart. Trevor Valines. Steve Lee. Jeff Ham.
Yes.
That would be 10 yes.
10 yeses, thank you. All right, you have the July the 28th minutes before you. You have a motion to accept.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Minutes have been approved. Thank you. We'll move right into committee reports in motion, and I sponsored the first one, resolution number 68 of 2025.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to read and adopt resolution number 68 of 2025. Please read it.
Resolution 68 of 2025, resolution adopting the Saline County multi-jurisdictional hazard mitigation plan for the city of Benton, Saline County, Arkansas. Sorry. Whole thing?
Read it.
Okay, all right.
All right. Are there anyone with any questions from the audience? From the council? All right, hear none, please take a vote.
Judd Hart. Trevor Valines. Steve Lee. Jeff Ham.
Yes.
Frank Baptist. Steve Brown. Ian Spencer Cole.
Yes.
Evelyn Reed. Bill Donner. Jeff Morrow.
10 yes.
Yes, sir.
Resolution number 68 has duly passed. We'll move down to community service. Councilmember Reed. All right, we have a motion and a second to read and adopt resolution number 41 by title only. Look, vote.
Yes, sir. Voting on reading by title only. Trevor Valines. Steve Lee. Jeff Ham.
Yes.
Frank Baptist.
Yes.
Steve Brown. Ian Spencer Cole.
Yes.
Evelyn Reed. Bill Donner. Jeff Morrow. Judd Hart.
10 yeses.
Yes, sir.
All right, please read about title only.
Ordinance number 41 of 2025, an ordinance extending Pafford Medical Services, Inc.'s exclusive franchise to operate an ambulance service within the city of Benton, Arkansas, and for the purposes.
Y'all remember, they had a contract. That contract has expired for Saline County, so all the municipalities in the county are voting on this ordinance. So are there any questions from the audience? From the council? 3 years. Any other questions? Take a vote.
Trevor Valines. Steve Lee?
Yes.
Jeff Ham?
Yes.
Frank Baptist?
Yes.
Steve Brown? Ann Spencer Cole?
Yes.
Evelyn Reed?
Yes.
Bill Donner?
Yes.
Jeff Morrow?
Yes.
Judd Hart.
We have 10 yeses, so ordinance number 41 of 2025 is duly passed. Go to Finance Committee, Councilmember Brown.
Michael, I'd like to make a motion that we read and adopt ordinance number 42 of 2025.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to read and adopt ordinance number 42 of 2025, please.
Ordinance number 42 of 2025. An ordinance amending ordinance number 36 of 2025, setting usage rates at River Center for the Parks and Recreation Department and for other purposes. Whereas City Council of the City of Benton, Arkansas adopted certain rental rates in ordinance number 36 of 2025 and it's determined it's in the best interest of the city to adjust usage rates at River Center, which will help fund the operations of the Parks and Recreation Department. Now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Benton, Arkansas. Section 1. The City Council does hereby adopt the facility usage rates which are attached hereto collectively as Exhibit 1 to this ordinance. The fees collected from these rates shall be used by the Parks and Recreation Department to fund its operations and expenses. Section 2. The rates established herein shall come into effect on October the 1st, 2025 and remain in effect until such time as the City Council modifies them by ordinance. Section 3. The ordinance amends ordinance number 36 of 2025 as set herein.
This went through the committee, and as you can remember, we passed this last month, but there was a typo in the rates, so we corrected that, and that's the reason we're bringing it back before the council. Any questions from the public? From the council? Please take a vote.
Steve Lee? Jeff Ham?
Yes.
Frank Baptist?
Yes.
Steve Brown?
Yes.
Ann Spencer Cole?
Yes.
Evelyn Reed?
Yes.
Bill Donner?
Yes.
Jeff Morrow?
Yes.
Judd Hart?
Yes.
Trevor Valines.
All right, we had 10 yeses, so ordinance number 42 of 2025 is duly passed. Councilmember Brown?
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a motion that we read and adopt resolution number 69 of 2025 by title only.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to read and adopt resolution number 69 of 2025, please.
Resolution 69 of 2025, a resolution approving the downtown overlay expenditure with Cranford Construction utilizing Saline County's formal bid and amending the 2025 street improvement budget to increase the appropriation in the amount of $600,000 using cash on hand and for the purposes.
For any of you that drive downtown, you noticed how good it looks and what a great job our street department did coordinating it, doing it all at night to make sure that it did not interfere with our businesses or much of the traffic. So thank you, John, for doing this. And it's just utilizing the county bid. So, and we do have the money on hand. Any questions from the public? From the council? Please take a vote.
Yes.
Baptist?
Yes.
Steve Brown?
Yes.
Ann Spencer Cole?
Yes.
Evelyn Reed?
Yes.
Bill Donner?
Yes.
Jeff Morrow?
Yes.
Judd Hart? Trevor Valines? Steve Lee.
Yes.
That's 10 yeses, so resolution number 69 of 2025 is duly passed. Councilmember Brown?
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a motion that we read and adopt resolution number 70 of 2025 by title only.
We have a motion and a second to read and adopt resolution number 70 of 2025, please.
Resolution 70 of
Is at the location directly across where our new animal services is being built, right below the mountain bike park, in case anyone was wondering. Any questions from the public? From the council? Please take a vote.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
We have 10 yeses, so ordinance number 70 of 2025 is duly passed. Councilmember Brown?
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a motion we read and adopt resolution number 71 of 2025 by title only.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second to read and adopt resolution number 71 of 2025, please.
Resolution 71 of 2025, a resolution approving a contract with AADS Office Solutions for the purchase of police pass-through evidence lockers in the amount not to exceed $55,000 and for the purposes.
If you remember when this was discussed at committee, the actual bid that we got was $47,610, but it did not include tax. That's the reason to not exceed. So, any questions from the public? We're actually gonna have real professional pass-through lockers this year. Questions from the council? All right, please take a vote.
Steve Brown,
Yes.
Ian Spencer Cole,
Yes.
Evelyn Reed,
Yes.
Bill Donner, Jeff Morrow, Judd Hart,
Yes.
Trevor Valines, Steve Lee,
Yes.
Jeff Ham,
Yes.
Frank Baptist.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, we had 10 yeses, so resolution number 71 of 2025 is duly passed. Councilmember Brown?
Yes, sir. Finally, I'd like to make a motion that we read and adopt resolution number 72 of 2025 by title only.
All right, we have a motion and a second to read and adopt resolution number 72, 2025, please.
Resolution 72 of 2025, a resolution authorizing the city of Benton to accept and enter into a subaward grant agreement with the Arkansas Tri-Region Energy and Environment Innovation Coalition to utilize subawarded funds for EPA climate pollution reduction grant, project implementation, and for the purposes.
The grant is for $421,000. It connects from Hooked on Fishing Lake to the softball parking lot. In case you wonder what phase two was. So it's for the construction. Any questions from the public? From the council? Please take a vote.
Ian Spencer Cole,
Yes.
Evelyn Reed,
Yes.
Bill Donner,
Yes.
Jeff Morrow, Judd Hart,
Yes.
Trevor Valines, Steve Lee,
Yes.
Jeff Ham,
Yes.
Frank Baptist, Steve Brown.
Had 10 yeses, so resolution number 72 of 2025 will be passed. Anything else, Councilman Brown? Thank you. There was nothing from the Parks Committee. We'll move on down to Personnel and Health and Safety Committee.
Yes, sir.
Councilman
Thank you,
Dodd.
Mr. Mayor. I'd like to read and adopt ordinance number 43 of 2025.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to read and adopt ordinance number 43 of 2025.
Ordinance number 43 of 2025, an ordinance approving the City of Benton safety plan and for the purposes. Whereas the City Council of City of Benton, Arkansas desires to utilize efficient safety procedures and operating standards for all city departments and employees. And now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Benton, Arkansas. Section 1, City Council does hereby adopt the City of Benton, Arkansas Safety Plan 2025, which is attached hereto as Exhibit 1, which is incorporated now by reference as if stated word for word as the safety plan for the city.
And I appreciate Mandy and her staff working with all the department heads to come up with this safety manual. Appreciate the council looking at it for the last month or so to see if there were any questions available. So at this time, do you have any questions from the public? Seeing none, any questions from the council? Please take a vote.
Evelyn Reed,
Yes.
Bill Donner,
Yes.
Jeff Morrow, Judd Hart,
Yes.
Trevor Valines, Steve Lee,
Yes.
Jeff Ham,
Yes.
Frank Baptist, Steve Brown, and Spencer Cole.
Yes.
All right, we have 10 yeses, so ordinance number 43 of 25 has duly passed. Councilman Donner?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I have ordinance number 44 of 2025. I'd like to read and adopt, please.
Second.
Motion and second to read and adopt ordinance number 44 of 2025, please.
Ordinance number 44 of 2025, ordinance permitting certain employees and/or their relatives to conduct business with the City of Benton, Arkansas, and prescribing the extent of such authority and for the purposes. Whereas it's been recommended by Bureau of Legislative Audit that the City of Benton, Arkansas adopt an ordinance that allows employees who also provide other services that are beyond the scope of their employment and/or employees' relatives to conduct business with the city. And whereas but for the adoption of this ordinance, Arkansas Code annotated 1442-107 would prohibit the city from purchasing or otherwise obtaining these part-time services from these employees and/or their relatives named herein. And whereas the City Council finds it is in the best interest of the city to do business with employees and/or their relatives named herein and the services provided, now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Benton, Arkansas, Section 1. The employees listed in the attached Exhibit 1 shall be permitted to conduct business and to furnish such services to the city to the extent that he or she could have conducted business with the city of Benton but for the effect of Arkansas Code Annotated 1442-107 prior to the adoption of this ordinance.
This is something we do every year to allow the employees to work for the city outside their normal job description. And so we have employees come and go, so every year we produce a list. Any questions from the public? From the council? Please take a vote.
Bill Donner?
Yes.
Jeff Morrow?
Yes.
Judd Hart?
Yes.
Robert Vallance? Steve Lee? Jeff Ham?
Yes.
Frank Baptist?
Yes.
Steve Brown?
Yes.
Ian Spencer Cole?
Yes.
Evelyn Reed?
Yes.
All right, 10 yeses, so ordinance number 44, 2025 is duly passed.
That's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, sir. We'll move to the P and Z Commission. Councilmember Spencer Cole.
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a motion to read and adopt ordinance number 45 of 2025.
Have a motion and a second to read and adopt ordinance number 45. Please.
Ordinance number 45 of 2025, ordinance rezoning 709 Yuma Street in the city of Benton, Saline County, Arkansas, from R2 Single Family District Detached Housing to C3 Service Commercial and for other purposes. Whereas an application of rezoning was filed with the Planning Commission of the city of Benton, Arkansas, requesting the property located at 709 Yuma Street in the city of Benton be rezoned from R2 to C3. And whereas the Planning Commission ordered a public hearing to be held on August the 5th, 2025 at 6 p.m. for the purpose of hearing said application, the notice such hearing having been published in a newspaper having a bona fide circulation in Saline County, Arkansas, with evidence having been submitted that all property owners or lessees within 300 feet of the property have been notified of said hearing, and at said hearing, the Planning Commission recommended to the City Council that such request be granted. And whereas the City Council of the City of Benton, Arkansas desires to rezone the following property from R2 to C3. Now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Benton, Arkansas, Section 1, the following described property is hereby rezoned from R2 Single Family District Detached Housing to C3 Service Commercial. Address 709 Yuma Street, Benton, Arkansas, 72015, parcel number 805-19735-000.
Is there anyone here from 709 Yuma Street that would like to speak? Anyone here like? Would you please step to the microphone, state your name? You have 3 minutes, sir. She's going to turn it on for you.
Better?
That's
Yeah, there we go. Nick Murray on behalf of Grand Rapids Plumbing for 709 Yuma. Looking to rezone. We are planning on putting our shop there, operate plumbing business out of.
Does anyone have any questions? Plumbing? All right, is there someone else that would like to speak? If you would step up, state your name. You have the same 3 minutes.
Austin Dyer, and I'm here as well with Grand Rapids. That's gonna be what we'll be doing. The entrance will be coming off of Edison, so Yuma will just be a secondary exit if need be, so. But other than that, that's about it.
All right, thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone want to speak against it? Any questions from the council?
What did you say?
Yeah, we couldn't hear you. There was a, I believe there was a letter sent to all of us, just in against it. I don't know if they're here or not, but they sent a letter, I believe, today, just expressing some concern.
An email or a letter?
Email.
Email.
You received it today, I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I just want to say I appreciate y'all putting the business on Edison and, you know, those things, same thing for South Street. We need more businesses in the Edison and the South Street area, so I appreciate you guys stepping up. In the letter, they said if it can be mitigated, that the entrance be on Edison, which you guys have already addressed that, so thank you. Yep.
All right, any other comments? Not, please take a vote.
Jeff Morrow,
Yes.
Judd Hart,
Yes.
Trevor Lyons,
Yes.
Steve Lee,
Yes.
Jeff Ham,
Yes.
Frank Baptist,
Yes.
Steve Brown,
Yes.
Ian Spencer Cole,
No.
Evelyn Reed,
No.
Bill Donner. Be 8-2.
All right, we have 8 yeses and 2 nos, so ordinance number 45 of 2025 duly passes. Councilmember Spencer Cole,
Yes, sir. I'd like to make a motion to read and adopt ordinance number 46 of 2025.
all right, we have a motion and a second to read and adopt ordinance number 46 of 2025.
Ordinance number 46 of 2025, ordinance providing conditional use for multifamily located at parcel number 805-17717-001 and for the purposes. Whereas an application for a conditional use permit was filed with the Planning Commission of the City of Benton, Arkansas by Schrader Homes LLC requesting the property at parcel number 805-17717-001 be issued a conditional use permit for the purpose of having multifamily dwellings in a TC1 Town Center Zone. And whereas the Planning Commission ordered a public hearing to be held on August 5th, 2025 at 6 p.m. for the purpose of hearing said application, no such hearing have been published in a newspaper having a bona fide circulation in Saline County, Arkansas, with evidence submitted that all adjacent property owners or lessees having been notified of said hearing. At said hearing, the Planning Commission resolved to approve the application for conditional use permit. And whereas the City Council of the City of Benton, Arkansas desires to grant a conditional use permit to Schrader Homes LLC for having multifamily dwellings situated on the property in a TC1 zone. Said conditional use shall be in effect for multifamily buildings and shall run through the life of said building. The conditional use shall expire when or if said building is no longer usable, is no longer used as multifamily, or no longer exists. Now therefore be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Benton, Arkansas. Section 1, Schrader Homes LLC is hereby granted a conditional use permit for having multifamily dwellings at the following location. Parcel number 805-17717-001. Section 2, said conditional use shall be in effect for multifamily dwellings and shall run through the life of said buildings. The conditional use shall expire when or if said building is no longer usable, is no longer used as multifamily, or no longer exists.
Is there anyone here to speak against this parcel? Anyone to speak for it? Come up to the mic, please. State your name.
Kristen Phillips, work for Richardson Engineering here, representing Mr. Schrader. We're here to answer any questions, if y'all have any questions. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with Mr. Schrader, but everything he does is upscale, high-end stuff. I believe the rent for the units he's proposing is around $1,400-$1,500 a month, so it's gonna be pretty nice stuff. So it's on Raspberry, tucked behind Brightwisers. So the only access is off Raspberry. You'll probably be able to see the buildings from South Street because there's a vacant lot that someone else owns. That sits right next to Brightwisers. But yeah. So that Coakley company who's been working on the water line over there off Sevier Street has been dumping spoiled material out of the road on that property. Yeah, but they're not dumping it on this property. They're dumping on the property that abuts South Street. So if something ever does develop there on that property on South Street, you probably won't be able to see it very well from South Street. It's kind of tucked back there. I think it's like 24, I think.
My name is Alan Schrader. I'm the developer and owner of this property, or soon to be owner of the property. With this vision, there'll be about 28 doors on this property. There will be a need for retention pond on the northwest corner of this property. We're going to try to create a dog park space for the residents there. This is not a short term. I think there was some discussion about that early. This is long-term leases, typical of like a rent house. So not a short-term weekly type rental application in this case. We've got some nice renderings of the project from the architect, and I think it's been distributed, and I'd be happy to share those with anybody who wishes to take a look at that from the general public. There'll be one level.
Any other questions? Thank y'all. If not, please take a vote.
Judd Hart,
Yes.
Kurt Valance,
Yes.
Steve Lee,
Yes.
Jeff Ham,
Yes.
Frank Baptist.
Yes.
Steve Brown.
Yes.
Ian Spencer Cole.
Yes.
Evelyn Reed,
Yes.
Bill Donner, Jeff Morrow.
We have 10 yeses, so ordinance number 46 of 2025 is duly passed. We don't have anything from the PUC Commission or the Streets Committee. If you'll look up, you'll see the calendar. Our committee, we're closed next Monday. It is a holiday, so we will be closed. The committee meetings will be the following week, and our council meeting will be on the 22nd. There's a lot of activities going on with athletics from the Benton School District. Farmers Market's still going on, and our last third Thursday will be the 18th. So, anyone have any public comments they'd like to share at this time? If not, let's call this meeting to adjourn.